Hello Normans, and welcome back to this week's Norman News at Home Edition. I'm Alana Morgan. Stay tuned for news on the Super Bowl coming to our state next year and more on No School on Monday. Around the school in 30 minutes, this is the Norman News. Super Bowl Sunday was quite eventful as we watched the Tampa Bay Buccaneers take home the Super Bowl trophy, and Tom Brady being able to add another Super Bowl ring to his collection of now 7 Super Bowl rings. The Super Bowl was held in Tampa Bay, Florida. Right now is the perfect time to jump on the tickets for next year's Super Bowl. Why, you may ask? Because it's going to be right here in our state. You heard that right. The 2022 Super Bowl will be held in Los Angeles, California. You can sign up for immediate 2022 Los Angeles Super Bowl ticket package right on their website. You may be thinking this is way too far away to jump ahead on, but many fans are taking advantage of this opportunity. Now to Jonah with some medical news.
Thanks, Alana. Every year, thousands of individuals have to undergo surgery in order to repair their bodies or to treat some illness such as cancer or a life-threatening injury. As a result, patients must go under either some sort of local anesthesia in order to either numb the tissue that will be worked on or general anesthesia that will put a patient to sleep. Local anesthesia is used in surgeries that require less cutting, whereas general anesthesia is more for serious surgeries that will impact the entire body. Researchers at the University of Berkeley have found a new way to use local anesthesia in order to do more invasive surgeries rather than using general anesthesia, which is typically more dangerous to the body. This new method of numbing the entire body may be used in the near future, but it still needs some more funding in order to get the proper amount of research to allow the FDA to clarify it. Now to Jackson with this week's sports.
Thanks, Jonah. The Buccaneers played the Chiefs last Sunday in Super Bowl 55. The game wasn't very close, with the Bucs coming out on top. After Tom Brady threw a touchdown pass to Antonio Brown, Brady said something to Tyrann Mathieu, who was defending Brown. After the game, Mathieu put out a tweet that said, "He called me something I won't repeat." Mathieu also tweeted, "But yeah, I'll let the media throw me under the bus, as if I did something or said something to him." Many people in the comments assumed various things about what Tom Brady could have said. Mathieu later deleted the tweet, and it is possible that Brady was mic'd up during the game, which can provide more information on the altercation. Thank you, and now to some more sports.
Thanks, Jackson. Last Sunday was the biggest American sports event of the year. Super Bowl 55 consisted of so many football greats that before the game was arguably the best matchup in Super Bowl history. Of course, the Buccaneers won 31-9 against the Chiefs, but on top of that, many records were broken. Tom Brady has now won 7 Super Bowls, which is the most ever. He is also one of the oldest players in NFL history. The coach of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Bruce Arians, is the oldest coach in NFL history to win a Super Bowl at age 68. Also, just a fun fact, Rob Gronkowski, who scored 2 touchdowns in the game, and Coach Bruce Arians both came out of retirement to be a part of the Buccaneers and won the Super Bowl. Let's get ready for next season.
Many places of worship reopened for services after a controversial Supreme Court ruling took place last week. The ruling concluded that California's previous orders were in violation of the rights of free exercise of one's religion. The Supreme Court ruling stated that the places of worship can begin indoor services but must cut off their occupancy at 25% of total capacity. Despite this new ruling, most places of worship are still participating in outdoor services in order to have greater attendance and keep the chances of getting COVID-19 lower. The court's rulings also claimed that California government had provided unfair treatment to places of worship. They claimed that the regulations were far more strict than the regulations placed on other businesses. Los Angeles County officials stated that while they will permit indoor services, they will continue to recommend that services take place virtually or outdoors. Counties are still given the ability to directly impose harsher regulations than that of state government.
All tourists and U.S. citizens traveling into the U.S. are required to have a negative COVID test result to board a flight, or if the traveler has previously had COVID-19, then documentation of recovery is needed before boarding a flight to the United States. CDC guidelines also state that when traveling into around, or out of the U.S., masks are required on all modes of transportation, such as buses, trains, planes, and any other type of public transportation. The CDC recommends avoiding travel unless it is absolutely essential. If you choose to or you must travel, then you should get virally tested around 72 hours before you leave, and when you return home, you should both get another COVID test as well as self-quarantine for at least 2 weeks. Now to Alana with local news.
Thanks, Natalie. On Monday, we had no school. Now, the Monday coming up, February 15th, we will have no school again due to President's Day. What you can do in the meantime is you can go outside, you can get some rest, you can celebrate President's Day, spend more time with your family. The list goes on and on. But remember, after next week, we will start back to our regular, normal schedule of starting school at the beginning of the week. So make sure you are taking advantage of the Mondays that we have off and any days that we have off in general. Now I'm going to send it to Jonah with some school news.
Thanks, Alana. Norman's next week and the week after that, we will not have school on Monday, and this is a result of both President's Days. We will have block days on every other day that week, meaning that we will not have early start days for the next week and 2 weeks. On the other hand, we will be having periods 0, 1, 2, 3, and 7 on Tuesdays and Fridays, and periods 4, 5, 6 on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Enjoy your days off. Now to Natasha with this week's weather forecast.
Thanks, Jonah. Welcome to this week's live weather forecast for the week of February 12th, 2021. This week in Los Angeles, we will see partly cloudy skies with an average temperature of 69 degrees with a high of 72 and a low of 66. Today we'll see clear skies with a high of 72 and a low of 52. Saturday, it'll be cloudy with temperatures continuing to reach a high of 71 and a low of 52. Moving into Sunday, we'll be back to clear skies and expecting a high of 70 and a low of 46. Monday, clouds start to roll in with temperatures back to 69 degrees. Tuesday, we'll see clear skies with a high of 72. Finally, on Wednesday, temperatures will be in the high 60s. Thank you for watching this week's weather update. I'm Natasha Jetty Delahi, and I hope you have a great week. Now to Grace with health news.
Thanks, Natasha. Do you ever feel super tired after a long day of school, but don't want to take a nap because of its potential effect on your sleep schedule? No worries. Go ahead and take that nap. Mental agility research shows that by taking a nap, your mental agility is much higher than it would be without one. Although it is tempting to stay in bed all day after waking up from a nap, your sleep schedule will be affected if you rest all day. Doctors recommend taking a 30-minute to a 1-hour nap before getting right into whatever you need to get done after you wake up. Make sure that you don't linger in bed after waking up or your mind will have no energy to get up and get to work. Go take that nap, everyone, but make sure not give in to your cravings all day. Now, let's send it back to the desk.
That's it for this week's Norman News. I'm Jonah Danesh, and we will see you all next week.